naturally in conversation. In this video, we talked about the importance of discussing your hobbies and free time. We learned useful vocabulary words such as weekly, monthly, and regularly, which help you describe how often you do your favorite activities. We also shared practical tips for planning your free time and making your hobbies more enjoyable. Talking about your hobbies can improve your everyday English conversation. It makes your speech more natural and helps you connect with others by sharing what you love to do. When you talk about your free time, you use common words and phrases that are important for daily communication. Now, I would like to hear from you. Please comment below and tell me what hobbies you have and how often you do them. Do you go to choir practice weekly? Do you join a book club monthly? Or maybe you exercise regularly? Your comments can help others learn too. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Speak Up English for more useful content to help you improve your English. Thank you very much for watching, and I encourage you to practice using these new words every day. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
Best story for listening. Listen carefully. Chapter 1. Monday, a fresh start. The alarm clock buzzed loudly at 7 a.m., pulling Emma out of her peaceful sleep. She groaned softly but smiled as she opened her eyes. It's a new week, she thought, feeling a mix of excitement and determination. Emma stretched her arms over her head and took a deep breath. Mondays were a chance to start fresh. She got out of bed and headed to the bathroom, where she brushed her teeth and splashed cold water on her face to wake up fully. In the kitchen, Emma prepared her favorite simple breakfast: toast with creamy avocado and a sprinkle of salt and pepper. She added a steaming cup of tea and sat by the window, enjoying the golden sunlight streaming into her small apartment. It's going to be a good day, she said to herself, taking a sip of her tea. By 8:30 a.m., Emma was out the door. The morning air was crisp, and the city streets were busy with people heading to work or school. Emma popped in her headphones and played some soft music as she walked briskly to her office. The music made her feel calm and ready to face the day. Emma worked as a graphic designer at a small office downtown. She enjoyed her job because it let her be creative every day. As soon as she stepped into the office, her coworker Sarah greeted her with a cheerful, "Good morning, Emma. Ready for a busy week?" "Always," Emma replied with a grin. Mondays were typically the busiest days, but Emma liked the challenge. She set her things down and got straight to work. Her first task of the day was designing a colorful poster for a local food festival. Emma carefully chose the perfect fonts and bright colors to make the poster eye-catching. She worked with focus, occasionally sipping on a coffee Sarah had kindly brought her. Before she knew it, the clock read 12 p.m. "Lunchtime," Sarah called out. Emma joined her coworkers in the break room. She unpacked her homemade salad and sat at the table. "How was your weekend?" asked James, another coworker. "It was great," Emma said. "I went hiking on Saturday. The trail was beautiful and the weather was perfect." Her coworkers shared their weekend stories, laughing and chatting while they ate. These little moments of connection made Emma happy and helped break up the workday. After lunch, Emma reviewed her morning's work and made a few adjustments. By 4:30 p.m., the poster was nearly complete. Satisfied with her progress, she packed up and waved goodbye to her team. On her way home, Emma stopped at the grocery store. She walked through the aisles, picking up fresh vegetables, pasta, and some fruit for snacks. At home, she set everything on the kitchen counter and started cooking dinner. While the pasta boiled, Emma listened to her favorite history podcast. Learning something new while cooking is the perfect mix, she thought. By 7 p.m., she sat down to a delicious plate of spaghetti with a side of roasted vegetables. After dinner, Emma washed the dishes and made a cup of herbal tea. Before going to bed, she opened her journal and wrote down her thoughts about the day. Today was productive, she scribbled. I stayed focused and felt good about my work. Let's make tomorrow just as great. She turned off her lamp, pulled up her blanket, and closed her eyes. As she drifted off to sleep, Emma felt grateful and ready to tackle the rest of the week. Chapter 2, Tuesday, a busy but balanced day. The sunlight peeked through the curtains as Emma's alarm clock buzzed at 7 a.m. again. She rolled over and turned it off, feeling a bit more rested than the day before. Tuesdays were a bit different. Busy, but more predictable. Emma's morning routine was the same. She brushed her teeth, fixed her hair into a neat ponytail, and chose a comfortable sweater and jeans for the day. For breakfast, she made oatmeal topped with fresh berries and honey. A simple and healthy start, she thought. By 8:30 a.m., Emma was on her usual route to work. Today, she noticed the trees along the street beginning to change color. Fall is coming, she smiled, thinking of warm scarves and pumpkin-scented candles. At the office, the atmosphere was lively. Tuesday mornings meant the weekly team meeting. Emma and her coworkers gathered around the large conference table with their notebooks and laptops. Her boss, Mr. Carter, started the meeting by sharing updates and asking each person to report their progress. When it was Emma's turn, she presented her almost finished food festival poster. "Great work, Emma," Mr. Carter said. "Just a few final touches, and it'll be ready for printing." The positive feedback gave Emma a boost of energy to get through the day. After the meeting, she returned to her desk, plugged in her headphones, and began tweaking the design. She also started brainstorming ideas for her next project, a series of banners for a children's book fair. At 12:15 p.m., Emma took a short break. She walked outside to grab some fresh air and stretch her legs. The streets were buzzing with people on their lunch breaks. She grabbed a coffee from a small cafe nearby and took a moment to enjoy the warm cup in her hands. Back at her desk, she spent the afternoon finalizing her poster. By 3 p.m., it was ready. She sent it to the print shop and moved on to sketching concepts for the book fair banners. When the workday ended, Emma packed her things and felt a mix of accomplishment and relief. Time to relax, she thought, as she walked to her favorite yoga studio. Every Tuesday evening, she attended a gentle yoga class that helped her unwind after the day. The class started at